you've never had a Bajan ham cutter, I feel so bad for you. A Bajan ham cutter is a traditional Bajan sandwich made with a salt bread, and the bread is not salty, and it's packed with a ton of ham and sometimes even cheese. So in this recipe, I'm going to show you how to make the pineapple brown sugar glazed ham, the buttery brioche bread, the caramelized onion mayo, and a delicious coleslaw. So if you're interested in seeing how I do this, please keep on watching. To your bowl, add your pineapple juice, brown sugar, your seasonings, your barbecue sauce and ketchup, and whisk it to combine. Score your ham using a sharp knife to create a diamond or square pattern. In some of those diamonds, place a single clove. Remember, clove is very strong, so only use a few on your ham. Making sure your ham is in an oven-safe dish, add a little bit of water to the base of the dish, add your ham and pour over your pineapple glaze. Cover your ham loosely with foil and bake in your oven at 385 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. After the hour has passed, carefully remove your ham from the oven and pour over the remaining glaze. Baste your ham with some of that thickened glaze at the bottom of your pan. Bake uncovered for an additional 30 to 45 minutes or until your ham is heated all the way through and lightly caramelized. Now let's move on to our buttery and delicious brioche buns. These buns are so light and fluffy. In a small bowl, bloom your yeast in half of the warm milk with 1 teaspoon of your sugar. You will know your yeast is fresh and active when it becomes nice and puffy. To the puffy yeast, add your remaining milk and eggs. Whisk until combined. To the bowl of a stand mixer, add your flour, the remaining sugar and salt, and mix it thoroughly. With your mixer running on low, slowly stream in your yeast mixture until fully incorporated. Your dough may look a little shaggy and dry, that's fine. Knead it for about 3 to 5 minutes. To your dough, add your cold but soft butter, 1 cube at a time. After you've added all of your butter, your dough will begin to look a lot more smooth. Continue to knead it for approximately 8 to 10 minutes. To know if your dough is ready and all of that gluten is properly developed, you're going to take a small piece of the dough, oil your hands, and slowly stretch that dough until the dough has gotten as thin as possible without tearing. This is called the window pane method, and as you can see in real time, I'm showing you how long it took me to stretch it and how you can almost see through the dough. And this is going to give your bread its structure. Now that your dough is finished kneading, place it in a greased bowl, cover it with plastic wrap, and allow it to proof in a warm place for 1 hour and 30 minutes or until doubled in size. After your dough has finished proofing, punch the dough down to remove all of the gas. Divide the dough into 10 95-gram pieces. Roll them into the shape of balls and allow them to proof covered with plastic wrap on a parchment-lined baking sheet for 20 to 25 minutes or until doubled in size. Preheat your oven to 385 degrees Fahrenheit. After the final proof, brush your buns with your egg wash. This gives your buns their beautiful color. Bake in your preheated oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Remove from the oven when finished and allow them to fully cool. You can feel free to brush them with some melted, unsalted butter. These are the best buns y'all will ever try. Now let's move on to our caramelized onion mayo. Place your pan on a medium to low flame, add your butter and allow it to gently melt. To your melted butter, add your diced onions and stir it constantly. You're going to slowly cook your onions and they're going to become nice and soft and take on some color. That's when they're nice and caramelized. Allow them to cool. Add it to your mayo, stir gently, and add salt and pepper to taste. Now it's time for your coleslaw. To a bowl, you're going to add some freshly squeezed lime juice, some sugar, oil, and mustard. Whisk that together to emulsify it. Then you're going to season it with garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper, and some salt. Add your shredded cabbage and your shredded carrot and stir that together, tasting it for seasoning. Now to finally assemble your bougie Bajan ham cutter, you're going to slice your brioche bun in half, add some of your caramelized onion mayo, then top that with a few slices of your ham, then finish it off with your delicious coleslaw, then top it with your other bun. But yes, I really hope that you try this recipe. It was so good. Unfortunately, when I filmed this video, I was like really sick, so I couldn't really enjoy it. But even though I was sick, it was so good. So if you do try it, please let me know, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks.